Yo, it's your boy Adam. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can go from silver to gold or from gold to elite. Whatever rank you are trying to achieve, these tips will help you. We'll be analyzing the opponents that we come up against in Futchamps Weekend League as well. Just because I feel like the first 10 games that we usually play on Weekend League, we tend to go 10-0, and they seem to be the most players that are silver and gold ranks, because obviously the first 10 games are generally the easiest. So this will definitely make more sense when I sort of show you the gameplay and the mistakes they make. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about, the first sort of major tip, is passing. When I say passing, I don't just mean possession. I don't just mean passing around and dominating possession. What I mean is your pass accuracy, you giving the ball away around when you are winning, when you are losing, your composure, keeping your head, that sort of thing. So first of all, in my sort of games, I always tend to try and aim for like minimum 55% possession, just out of habit, and I also try to aim for like minimum 90% pass accuracy each game. So yeah, that's something you might want to keep an eye on to see how well you are doing in each match at halftime and full time on average. What do I mean by pass accuracy? So a lot of people, the mistakes they make, silver and gold players, is whenever they perform a pass, like when FIFA 21 come out, a lot of people were saying passing is terrible this year. It's impossible, even if they've got Kevin De Bruyne in midfield, etc. Although I do agree, passing has been a bit more difficult this year. That's because it's less assisted. One of the mistakes that people make is they do not look at the player when they perform the pass. So if imagine it was real life, you're looking left and you're trying to pass right. The chances of that pass being successful are a lot less slim than if you were just looking at your player and performing the pass. So although it is a game, you do need to treat it the same in this sort of instance. So look at your player when you are performing the pass. Be patient when you are losing by 1 goal, when you're losing by 2 goals, 3 goals. You do not necessarily, even when you're winning or drawing, you don't just have to go from centre back to striker. Be patient, build up your play. So yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to talk about in terms of possession, pass accuracy, set yourself a target, keep an eye on it as well. And yeah, let me know if you see any improvements of that. But that's the first thing. The next thing I want to show you is the halftime stats of this game, just to show you what I sort of mean by it. And you'll get the idea. And the more you sort of see these clips, you'll realize that the opponent constantly gives the ball away and makes sort of poor decisions in really key areas, such as their shooting when the shot is never on, when you can possibly pass it to someone else. But yeah, this is the sort of halftime stats from one of our games that we use as an example. We have 93% pass accuracy. So if we had like 100 passes at halftime, that means we've given away 7 out of 100, which is amazing. 60% possession. It's not great though, because I haven't created that many chances, but I've been really efficient in my attacks and obviously scored 2 out of 2. But when you are dominating possession, the best areas you want to be dominating is their final third around their penalty box. Left stick dribble as much as you can, because the more you do pass it around those areas, the more chance someone will drag out a defender, the more chance that the AI will drag out a defender, the more chance that you will capitalize on a mistake. So that's what I mean by being patient and passing it around those areas, not passing it around your back and dominating possession in those areas there. But yeah, the next thing I did want to talk about is defending. So one of the main mistakes that silver and gold players make when it comes to defending is they drag out players, and also they do manual tackles way too often. So the way I defend, if you actually watch me, is I hold L2 and R2, which is jockeying and running. So I run and jockey most of the time when I defend. I rarely manual tackle, only when I'm really like 99% sure that I'm going to get the ball back, or I'm really trying to be aggressive and sort of hunt them down and get the ball back even earlier. Just like in this case here, where we're losing by 3 goals. We're losing by 3 goals. I don't rush, I don't panic, I don't drag out my players, but I'm being a bit more aggressive. We managed to win the ball back here, and we sort of bring it back to 3-1, and then you'll see how the game pans out. So yeah, you definitely want to be running and jockeying as much as you can. Reduce the amount you manual tackle, because the amount of people that I see that manual tackle constantly and get caught out is insane. And obviously this guy here, he doesn't run back. You need to be running back as much as you can. Do not drag out your centre backs. Leave them until they're with their last striker. That's when you want to use your centre back. You do not want to use them otherwise. Use your CDMs. That's what they're there for. Use your left mid, your right mid. You can still defend with them. You can still get the ball back with them. And all of a sudden, look, we've come back 3-2, and we sort of see how this game pans out. And obviously our other matches as well. So we're using our right back Semedo to press quite high up. And if he's at a position, I've got other players to cover. He ends up sort of panicking. Obviously, we're coming back into the game. I didn't drag out my centre backs. It was one of my right backs. It's 77th minute. We're coming back in the game. I trigger a run. At this point, he's got to be running back with a run. You've got to see I've got one striker there. My striker, I've triggered his run. I pressed L1. You've got to be triggering your runs when you're attacking, of course. But yeah, he's got to be running back there. He does, but it's too late and you don't catch up to Rashford when he's got the Hunter, and we bring it back 3-3. Obviously, things like chemistry styles and your custom tactics are also going to help you as well, but only to a certain extent. They're kind of minor. If you are not sure about chemistry styles and the best players for your team and stuff like that, you can always ask us on stream as well. We do stream every day on Twitch. The link is down below. And we've got loads of custom tactics tutorials as well as other tutorials on our channels. Maybe you want to start learning skill moves as well, but you do not necessarily need to learn skill moves to start going from silver to gold, or even from gold to elite. To be honest with you, I know a lot of players that don't do skills and are also elite players. But yeah, it does definitely help you because it gives you an extra key to unlock that door. So there's some more sort of half-time stats. You can see I'm dominating possession there. The opposition is of no threat to me. And we'll sort of see the way they defend here. You'll notice more and more mistakes. This time he moves the goalkeeper. Really don't recommend moving the goalkeeper unless you're really confident you're going to get the ball back, just because it's so risky. One of the things I want to point out as well, this is like another tip. So whenever I am attacking down the wing, a lot of silver and gold players, a huge mistake they make is they never press the player on crossing the ball. So look at Lucas Moura. He's in acres of space. He already had the opportunity of Wan-Bissaka to press him. Instead, he kind of gets caught in between the player I'm going to pass it to and the player providing the cross. And he's in no man's land, and it's an easy tap in. And the more and more clips you'll see, you'll notice the same thing again. He drags out his defender. I'm passing it again. Let's see what they do when it comes to possession. For no reason now, it's 0-0. It's second minute. He can pass it short. He can pass it wide. Look at your radar. If you've got it on 3D like me, it will obviously help. He passes it to his right back, who's marked by my Allen. Allen manages to get the ball. We're in the second minute. And like I was just saying to you again, do not manual tackle. He's done it again. Instead of just jockeying and covering Allen, he's manual tackled. And then by then, I just turn, he manual tackles again. And it's an easy goal. It puts us 1-0 up. This is the best clip I can honestly show you. If I can explain to you how many mistakes this person made in one video. 1 manual tackle, 2 manual tackles there. And then we'll just see more. 3 manual tackles. This is in Futchamps. Look at the top left. 4 manual tackles. 5th manual tackle. 6th manual tackle. 6 manual tackles in the build up to that goal there. Do not do that. Maybe that was an extreme scenario, but yeah, this is what happens against me often in Futchamps Weekend League. So just jockey, stand your ground. Here again, he does a manual tackle, drags out his centre back. Let's see how he defends his situation on the wing. Now we're on the wing. Is he going to press the guy providing the cross? No, he is not. Again, he gets caught in no man's land. He doesn't know whether to mark the guy in the box. He's trying to do a manual tackle again. And it's another easy tap in for Lucas Moura. And then look at the score at the top left. At this point, it's an absolute rout. We're 6-2 up. The game is completely done. He's doing a manual tackle. He dragged out his centre-back again. Run back. Jockey. I cannot sort of drill this enough into your head. These sort of, you might think they're small tips. They are, but they are the difference between giving you the extra 1, 2, 3 wins that you do require. Believe me, that they will make a huge difference. The amount of people that I come up against and you're seeing in these videos that make the same mistakes over and over again. That's why I felt like the Futchamps highlights make the most sense. So we're attacking down the wing again. And what's going to happen here? Again, he's given Zaha acres of space. Zaha has freestyle weak foot, but it's just a low cross. You should be pressing Zaha. If anything, you block the pass and nothing can happen. When you're trying to block the guy in the box, it's just extremely difficult to mark them in the box because they constantly move. And the way sort of manual defending is set up this year, obviously AI defending is a lot more sort of rewarding, unfortunately, than manual defending is. But yeah, that's why jockeying works, because you jockey and run into them and it performs like an auto tackle, such as that basically. I didn't press the tackle button. I run into them and it performs an auto tackle. But yeah, that is the end of our video. I hope this video does help you. Let me know if you want to do any other one similar to this. Drop a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if it did. Maybe see you guys on our Twitch stream. The link is down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Good luck in your Futchamps Weekend League. It's been your boy. Leaves me one more thing to say. Safe.